Hey guys, Brix back with another LEGO Transformer review, and today we are checking out, well, it's kind of a Transformer, but it's more of an action figure. Let's check out Mini Combiner Predaking. Okay, so here we have my, pretty much he was like, well, not my prototype, because the first one I did design was Devastator. I'll probably just zoom out a little bit so you can see all of him, pretty much. My original idea after I had created a Omega Supreme was to kind of reenact some battle scenes. Not that I'm going to do stop motion or anything. I've tried that. It was horrible. Don't ask. But I noticed that Omega Supreme is kind of like combiner size, basically. And it would be really cool to have a deluxe scale combiner that you could like really play with. You know, I love the combiners that I do now, the ones that actually transform. And the only thing that's kind of missing is the real playability. Like, it's more of like you could pose them, you could put them on shelves, you could take them apart, transform them, have your typical third-party, you know, combiner fun with them, but you can't really play with them like a deluxe scaled transformer. So I decided to design these little guys, kind of get my hands out the way, just to be able to, you know, mess around with Omega Supreme, with Skylinks. And I really like the way that this came out. It's more of like an action figure type of design where, you know, it's just joints and, you know, it's very articulated. Let me take his sword out. You know, so he has all the full articulation of a regular scaled robot. Elbow, got wrist swivel and all that good stuff. Head swivel. I noticed that on my newer Predaking I didn't add these little blasters right here, so I'll have to figure that out before I do his video. And I think the thing that really sold me on building Predaking first was definitely the wings. Once I figured out I wanted to use these gold ninja swords for the wings, I was like, yeah, he's going to be the first one I build. But the first one that I designed was Devastator. And I'm going to try to put pictures of all the ones that I've done or designed at the end of the video. But he has really good articulation. He has like an ab crunch. So he could technically just like sit down and chill. Oh, can't see him. Yeah, you could kind of just sit down. Legs go up about that high. Got 90-degree bend at the knee. Full ankle articulation. Go down that much. And with some of the combiners, I did change it and take this little clip at the back of it off to where it could like go down even further. And I like it because like the head could like look really far down and look up without looking completely disjointed. So on the back, I have these wings, and they're on ball joints, so they do have like minor movement. You can bring them down. You can bring them all the way up. So that's pretty cool. I made this little blaster on the side, which you could obviously take off. It's just on the jumper plate right there. Using this type of connection. That's a little stud right there. And you could add, you know, you could build and create like little blast effects. So that's pretty cool. But to show you now the reason as to why I decided to do these little mini combiner action figures. So we got Predaking. And like I mentioned in the last video, here's Skylinks. And you could kind of get an idea of the scaling. So to me, I mean, just based on some of the videos I've seen on YouTube, the scaling works really well as far as like when they're in battle and stuff like that. You know, the bird mode is its own deluxe scale. The Lynx mode is its own deluxe. So it really works for that scale. But to get an idea of how he might scale with my regular deluxe scale Transformers, here's Bumblebee. So he is a bit taller, you know, similar to like my Metroplex. I think my Fort Max is a little shorter, well, a lot shorter than Metroplex. And like my Omega Supreme and some of my taller deluxe scale Transformers. But I just wanted to do a quick review to let you know what's going on with that. I don't know if I'm going to be selling the instructions for these yet because, I mean, they don't technically transform, so maybe I'll discount them at like maybe a couple of bucks or so, but you know, they were pretty easy to knock out because it's all pretty much the same frame. It's just making the Limbots, you know, look like they're representative characters. So, yeah, I got Bruticus, Menasor, Concretron, Superion, pretty much all of the combiners that I've done in, you know, their regular large scale, I have now in mini scale, except for Constructor and Abominus. That's who I meant to do. I even have a Raiden, and I've never even built a really, you know, a deluxe scale Raiden yet, but I mean, that came out pretty cool, so you'll see pictures of that at the end. But I would say let me know what you think in the comments, but if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I do have a lot of these guys posted there. So, I mean, feel free to swing by and let me know what you think about each one of them, maybe, you know, or let me know which ones you would like to see. You know, somebody requested Raiden, and I was able to knock him out in like 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm definitely open to seeing, you know, how I could expand the mini line, because these little guys are super fun to play with, honestly. You know, to pose up and just have all sorts of cool little battle stanzas. And I mean, you'll see some pictures and stuff at the end of the video of what I've been able to do with these. But yeah, these are super fun and super cool and cute, and a lot of people can't get enough of them online. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.